Today I'm going to be reviewing this NixPlay 10-inch touchscreen smart photo frame that was recently sent to me by the brand. So this was originally wrapped in plastic. I went ahead and took that plastic off. Now let me go ahead and open this up, show you everything that comes with inside, what it looks like, how it works, all of those details. So just going to slide that right off of there and then open that up. Now you're going to have the setup guide for the frame itself. It's going to have all of the pull this off here just to kind of show you what this back is going to look like on here, and then let me show you what's underneath here. I'm guessing parts. Yep, so this is going to be parts for the stand. So you've got this part for your stand here, and then your cord as well. So this should slide, I'm guessing, right onto here. Obviously you can read the instructions. That'd be a good option for most people. I'm just going to kind of fake it, and there you go. You can see that's easily going to slide right into there. You can also do it sliding this right into there as well. So you can have it like this with the stand or have it sideways with the stand, totally up to you. Let me go ahead and get this plugged in. So the setup on this is going to be relatively basic. Essentially, you're just going to take and choose if you want portrait view or landscape view, and then you're going to put your stand exactly where you want, as I showed you on the back. You're then going to put your power cord into the back, and you can see that I've got that in and it is currently starting up. And then once you have it positioned in that, the last thing you're going to do is you're then going to go through and install the app. Now, once you get it charged up, so it is going to be a touchscreen, so I'm going to go English. I'm going to look for the Wi-Fi network, so let me go ahead and connect it to Wi-Fi. Now, the first time when you're using it, after you get it connected to your Wi-Fi, it may download some updates, which it's currently doing, so I'm going to let it finish that. Once it's finished with the updates and goes through the installing and finishing up, you're going to then go back to this screen that has the emblem on it, and then it's going to tell you that it's initializing or installing those updates. So you're going to then, of course, want to wait. It does say on there, caution, do not power off. Now, when you are setting it up, it's important to note that you do not want to turn on the sleep setting, because if you do put the sleep setting when you're trying to upload pictures, if you're not standing in front and moving in front of the picture frame, it will cause this warning to come up. So you have to essentially remove the frame from your account and then re-add it back, which is kind of frustrating and annoying that there's no way to actually skip out of this warning or to tell them, hey, this is the frame. I did actively add this frame. So I'm going to have to remove the frame from my account and then go back in and start from scratch. So kind of frustrating. There's no way to actually get out of this. So I finally was able to get it through to this. Essentially, it errored out every single time I was trying to match this with my Wi-Fi. So you can pair like via Wi-Fi, or you can pair by entering in the serial number on the frame manually. When I entered in the serial number on the frame manually, it finally worked and went to the screen, which it should have been doing the whole time, even when connecting to Wi-Fi from my phone app to the frame. So if you're having that same issue, then you'll definitely want to go on there and remove the frame on your app. And then when you go through to set it up, instead of trying to do it via Wi-Fi, just do it by manually entering the serial number. The serial number will be right here across the front of your thing, and then it will work. Now, there's a few different cool options that this NixPlay is going to have. One of them is that you can have it where it only turns on when there's activity. So like if you're walking through the room, you're in the room, there's movement in the room, you can do that. You can also have it sleep mode. So like you can set it to where it'll automatically go off at a certain time at night, come back on at a certain time during the day. So that's going to be really, really cool. So now I'm going to show you what the app looks like. Now, once you get the app downloaded, get it all connected up and everything, this is what you're going to then go through and do. So you're essentially going to go through and connect all or add all of your photos that you want to into your frame, and it'll send them over automatically. If you do have like iCloud or something like that, like I have here, then they will take a while to download from iCloud in this scenario. So I'm just going to give it time for that to happen, and then I'll come back with you once those are downloaded and up on the frame. So it is finished uploading all of those pictures. Now, it obviously will take a long time depending on how many pictures you're uploading. You have to download them from iCloud first, that sort of a deal. Yeah, I did want to kind of show you what it's going to look like on the frame when they're straight up and down pictures. So it'll be like this. And then you can also turn it like this, and it'll adjust automatically for that picture. So we'll have like lines at the top or at the bottom, depending on the picture that you do. And then it's going to have a transition in between each of them, which you can adjust in the app. Let me show you what I'm talking about in regards to those adjustments. So here in the app, I've got, this is going to be the frame, and then it's assigned. If you click the little gear icon in the top right, you can adjust all the different things. So you can shuffle your photos. You can choose which photos to play, if you want it to fit to screen, random, how long you want your intervals to be. So you can do down to 5 seconds, all the way up to 1 hour. I'm just going to move it to a 5-second interval. Transition, I'm just going to do, let's see, you can do fit to screen on back, fit to screen pan, fix, pan and zoom. etc. So you can change that. And then the transition you can change. It's currently just on random. You can totally change that as you want. Now, as you can see on here, you can set your activity sensor. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And so that way it'll essentially stay on and cycle through all of the different pictures throughout the day. And then it's going to have the sleep schedule. So I've got it set at 2,300 hours. So that's going to be 11 o'clock at night. Through 7 o'clock in the morning, it's going to go to sleep. And then you can choose what happens when it goes to sleep. If it's got a caption, you can just set a clock, volume, brightness, all of those sorts of things right here in the settings tab. So overall, definitely a really great option for you if you're someone who, wants that digital picture frame. I love how large this is and that you can adjust a lot of the settings on it quite easily. You can set the pictures to random. You can do whatever you want, change those settings on the back end. So definitely a good option for you there. So overall, a great option, a great product. Just had that one issue with getting it set up, but it wasn't the end of the world, of course. There is a pretty easy way to go through and fix the problem.